So we have about 120 women and supporters of women of Mauna Kea from the various organizations that support science on the mountain, and they are coming here to celebrate, and this is the first time we've had a congregation of all of the women who work in the scientific fields and administration of these organizations together. So we're celebrating that. One of the things I think is that women in these fields, which is a male-dominated field, often feel very isolated. And there are very few of us, and so one of the things we want to do here is grow that community and make everyone here feel more supported and understand, especially for the young women on the island, that there is a community here that they can come to. And so this is hopefully the start of many initiatives that will grow and enhance that community for the young people of the island. The drive to succeed in science was instilled in me by a very helpful university professor. I was in first year physics, and I went up to him after the lecture and I asked him a question about the lecture. He didn't answer the question. He actually patted me on the head and he consoled me by saying, "Oh, don't worry about it. Women really just aren't cut out to understand the hard sciences. It's not your fault." It was the single most inspiring thing anyone has ever said to me. And I want to thank Professor Barnes, now and in public, because I think that without him I wouldn't be here today. So I'm really grateful to him. We have more women astronomers here in Hawaii than in any other single place in the entire world. So this is the best place to start talking about gender equity in these male-dominated fields of STEM like science and astronomy. And so here we bring these women together in celebration of the Press for Progress for International Women's Day next week. I don't think this has been done here in Hawaii before, so I'm really quite excited about it. I would like to see the young girls and women of the islands look to the women who are here in a range of fields and see role models for them and people who can support them if they wanted to go into a STEM career of their own. And I think it's really important to see people like you in these fields being successful. So that is the thing I really want to see starting out of events like these. We definitely need gender equity, balance, fairness in treatment of women in scientific fields across the board, because they have just as much to say, they have just as much to explore as anybody else. So we're only going to expand the frontiers of our knowledge by inviting more people into our fields. And so that is why we need more women in science. And I want those women to be born, bred, educated here in the Hawaiian Islands, because they will be the future of Mauna Kea and they will be the ones to take that forward, and I want half of them to be women. The women who are here tonight are examples of what can happen when you bring drive, intelligence together with a willpower to take on a field which has been historically very male dominated. And so when you stand amongst people who are pushing back against that, we can truly change the face of science itself and really capture the spirit of what International Women's Day is about.